Hey, this is Obelix speaking, doing a One Piece chapter review 998, and the chapter title is Ancient Types. And then we finally get to see Enaru. I really miss this character. I hope he comes back. And I'm thinking, like, how strong would he be if he come back? He'd probably have hockey. He already did have pretty broken observation hockey, because he was the is am I thinking, is he the only character that has combined his observation with his devil fruit powers? Because Karakuri has future sight, but that's not mostly combining. Or then again, you have the block mochi. That could be a form of combination with his devil fruit. So Enaro's pretty strong. So I'm hoping he comes back. At least Oda still knows how to draw him. So kudos to the request. Now we get to start in the chapter, and we see that Onigashima is floating. And it almost appears that it's moving slowly. Maybe slowly. And then we see that the lackeys are surprised that Kaido can do that. And they're also surprised that Marco the Phoenix is here. And Marco immediately lights up Chopper. And it's kind of funny because both Zoro and Baroque try to slice at him, and he just like easy dodge. And then Chopper realizes it's not actually burning him, but it is reverting the virus. But then Marco states that this only works if your stamina is high, like. And then we see also like the mink doctors are here, and they're telling him to come into the base so they can work on the antibodies. And then Marco does an attack that's called Phoenix Pyropel. It burns. People are saying it burns, but then it doesn't burn. And we see some of the Yakuza are turning back. And this is where Marco states that it's based on their stamina. So now, and Queen is not pretty happy because of this. So he's complaining why Marco's here. And then we see Marco state the facts. Like, he's telling not one, not two, but three straw hats, like, I'll fly you up there. So Ronor, Robin, and Baruch are apparently gonna go up there. Baruch is a little concerned about who's gonna protect Chopper. And that's where the Yakuza say they come in. And Apu apparently wasn't one-shotted, but he appears to be shivering. So he's injured. And he lunges at Chopper because he wants the antibody. So Apu has not turned cold. He hasn't betrayed them. He wants that antibody because he knows he's going to die if he doesn't. So he's still in the mindset that there's no way they're beating Kaido. That's why he's gunning for this. Either way, he could turn cold. And that's where X-Drake just shows up. And his devil fruit. It's been a while since we've seen this form. And he just chomps on Apu. And I guess he finally finishes him off because he just throws him. And X-Ray states, if you see me as an ally, I'm going to stay behind and I guess help out Chopper. And Zoro says, oh, you're in the winning horse side. Oh, so whatever. I don't really think that's correct, but. So it appears that they're both going on. So now we go back to Jinbei, and Jinbei says that he thinks that Frankie, that Sanji sensed the powerful foe and went off to face him and is probably stalling him. And then Luffy's like, I gotta learn more about my observation. So he thinks he's like, his observations are not that good. Sanji is superior. So it's pretty much a gag. Similar to the gag that we got with Roanora. Now we get another gag. Another troll from Oda. From Sanji. And we see they seem to be fighting. Where are they? 4th floor. They're on the 4th floor. And then we see finally Frankie, and he's like laying down shots. And then we see Sasaki, and he finally transforms. And Sasaki is a Triceratops model, which was expected. So Sasaki is a Triceratops. So it's now going to be a cyborg versus a dinosaur, which is going to be an interesting fight. And then we go to Sanji, and he's actually trying to run away, but Sanji's lower half is taking over, and we finally see Black Maria's like fruit, and she's a spider. I was hoping she was something else, but it's still good. How are her boobs like not falling down? Like, what's the physics behind that? Like, pretty strange. So Black Maria's Rose Miguel Grooville gel, Rose Miguel Grooville, or whatever that is. And she does state something. Sanji's like, I thought you said you loved me. And like, she doesn't mind making Sanji into his pet. And then we see all these chicks with all these tongues. And they're all, I guess the woman here, they're getting confused because I guess normally here's where everyone starts running. A normal guy would start running and dipping and I guess they get killed. But Sanji is different. He's like, what is this place? Heaven? He's like, woman, woman, woman area. It's pretty hilarious. And I guess someone states here there's something wrong with this guy. So they're starting to see that there's something terribly wrong with Sanji. I wonder if the one who states that is Black Marie or one of the other girls. So we're gonna see where this fruit, and her fruit's different because it has a smiling face on it, which is weird. And now we go to the most mysterious of the Toby rope and who's who. And he's a saber-toothed tiger, which was predictable. It was expected. And he's just laying there, and there's a bunch of cat women, which pretty good. And there's some cat freaks too, which is, oh my god. And then Jinbe gets kind of mad because he likes his new he doesn't like warlord title. He likes his helmsman title now. And Who's Who states that he's seen Jinbe before back in when he was in a warlord. So this is pretty interesting. This is giving some backstory, some lore to Jinbe. So Jinbe now is curious and wants to look at the face, and Who's Who said, yeah, you'll never see it. So it's pretty much obvious that Jinbe is staying behind and Luffy is moving forward. And then we see our best girl Ulti in her Paracephalosaurus and Spinosaurus, page 1, and they're still like looking for them. And the monkey is completely destroyed, like he's bloodied in the floor, and they have no damage on them. So that was expected. Sorry. And Ulti wants still split Nami's head, so they still want to continue this fight, even though I don't see how it would be possible for the Nami or Usopp to win on a fair fight. And now we see we're inside the storeroom, inside the dome. And there's a statue of a dragon. It appears his face is melted. And then we get to the back lore here. And the back lore is Yamato states that a friend of her destroyed this statue. Was used to be in the front. And they moved it here because it broke down, I guess, in the storeroom. And she states, a man who came here years ago to kill my father. And we see a silhouette of someone we all know well, and that is Ace. And as we do know in the story, Ace immediately, once he got into the New World, he gunned to try to take on the Yonkos. And he received defeat after defeat. So this appears, I'm hoping we don't go into flashback, and if it is, it's just probably 2-3 pages of flashback. Because we're headed to the big 1000 chapter. And I really don't hope it's a flashback of Ace losing, because I don't see how that helps his character. So I'm really hoping this is short. Really hoping this is short flashback. If we go into flashback, which I don't think so. And it's pretty cool that Momonosuke is like, he's learning about dragons, because he is a dragon. And this to me, I'm still pondering, is Yamato a dragon? Because as we see, Black Maria is not a dragon. She's a spider fruit. But then again, that could also be in a realm of possibility. She could also be a dragon. But she just ate a fruit. She could be, but I don't know. Because there was only like like the Western dragons and the Eastern dragons, they all have their own lore, so it's confusing here. So Oda's throwing a monkey wrench here. So we're not gonna see Yamato's devil fruit anytime soon. That's what I'm thinking. Cause she's pretty much chilling in the storeroom. So it doesn't look like Yamato's gonna do any fighting as of now. And the fighting still continues, so let's hope for the best for the next chapter. Anyway, thanks for watching and peace out.